Well, I nearly just drove off without the SD card in the GoPro, so hopefully that's not an indicator of things to come. Yeah, so we're about to get headed off towards Sipsey, Alabama to do a 3-day, 2-sleep excursion. I was wanting to do another night, but it's looking like it's gonna get down to like 10 degrees one night while I'm there. And I may be dumb, but I'm not stupid, so I'm not doing that. I'm about 10 miles from the trailhead, 20 minutes out it says. I should get there around 16:40. I need to make a pit stop before I head off in the trail. One, I need to go to the restroom, and two, I really want some boiled peanuts, and I'm in Alabama, so my chances are good, I think. I'm trying to find like a good gas station, preferably one on the right. Oh, dang, that looked like a good one. But I have a few more towns I'm passing through. Actually, I think this is the last town. I may just stop at this. I'm stopping at this Dollar General here. I guess no boiled peanuts, but maybe I can just use a restroom in here real quick and get a nice little snack before I head to the trail. I accidentally took a little wrong turn, so whoops, that's gonna cut into my daylight. Made it to the spot, a very familiar spot for me. I've been here many times, so I'm gonna go pay. There's a fee, I'm gonna go pay it. And yeah, we'll get packed and hit the trail. Okay, hitting the trail a little later than I would like, but later's better than never, I guess, so here we go. Okay, well, I think I found a spot. Looks spooky. I'm gonna get a fire going right here. There's a creek right there, but you can't see it, but I don't want to cross it in the dark, so I'm just gonna hang here for tonight, get a little bivouac set up right here. Here's sleep setup for tonight. I'm gonna wrap myself in this tarp, but for right now, this is what it looks like. Fire going. I changed pants so I'm not sweating. I need to change my shirt. Took my socks off because they were a little bit sweaty. Until you get cold. So I don't know where my GoPro is. I'll find it in the morning. It's only like 1900 right now, but honestly, I am actually pretty tired. Oh, I put it in the camera bag. Look at me being responsible. Oh well, but yeah, the fire's going. It's not too cold right now. I'd say upper 30s, maybe lower 40s. So I'm not too worried about staying warm tonight. I got this wool blanket in this 20-degree bag. So, all right, yeah, let's get comfy. I hear some coyotes, but of course they're not howling right now. And then I did find my mag light that I used to take a little survey around, but I think I better go ahead and go to bed. I'm not hungry, don't have to go to the bathroom. Sounds like a good time as any to go. Hopefully I don't get caught on fire by my fire. It's about 1 a.m. There's a coyote that will not shut up. I don't know where he is, but it's very annoying. Of course now he's being quiet, but he's woken me up about, I'd say, about 6:30. The birds are starting to chirp, so I'm gonna get up and make a fire and make some coffee. I actually slept pretty well, besides that stupid coyote, but it was pretty warm. Not too uncomfortable. That was my humble abode last night. Again, I was pretty warm except my feet, but my feet always get cold, so you can already start to see. Well, it's hard to see in the video, I guess, but there's a nice rock wall. My GoPro's acting up. It's saying battery's too low to record, even though it's full battery, and I changed out the battery, so don't know what that's about. That's pretty annoying, but I have my phone here. Problem is, I need my phone, and if it dies, I'm not going to be in good shape. So, and it's supposed to rain tonight, more than originally forecasted. Which, now that I think about it, my bag, I'm pretty sure is not waterproof. So, I may need to cut it short tonight, which sucks. But, you know, maybe I'm being a wimp. But honestly, I'd rather be a dry, warm wimp than one that is freezing cold. So, I'm going to stay out here as long as I can. But probably going to leave around 5-ish or 17. In the meantime, though, I have this gift from my wife that she told me not to open until I got out here, and she wanted me to video it. I have no, it feels like a book. It tore a little bit, so that wasn't me. And I need the fire right now or the fire starter material right now, so that'll be good. So here's me opening it. See, this is just extra fire starter, I guess. Thank you, Meredith. Oh, cool. Awesome. Okay. Rise and Fall of Mammals. That's awesome. I've been wanting this book. I read a Rise and Reign of Mammals, not Rise and Fall. I read Rise and Fall of Dinosaurs. I've not read this one yet. This is cool. Awesome. All right, well, thank you, Meredith. This is great fire starter. I'm going to use this to light the fire right now in my book. Just kidding. Yeah, I'm going to make some coffee. I have not tested my new jet boil out, so I'm pretty excited about that. I'll probably set up my camera to do that. I forgot to film me starting the fire again, but oh well. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Because my GoPro's just not, I tried it again, it's just not filming. Well, it'll film for like 30 seconds, and then it says battery too low, powering off. And the whole reason I came out here was to record, so yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. But basically, the only thing I could think of is going back to my car to charge my phone, but then that's going to take like at least 2 hours, at least. So I would much rather get all day of content than missing at least 2 hours. So I'm going to make my breakfast and my coffee. I still am going to go to my car. I'm going to drop off my huge pack because there's not really no reason for me to bring all this if I'm just doing a day trip. So I'm still going to hunt. I'm still going to look for squirrels, but yeah, this sucks. This really sucks. I don't know why I just randomly started doing this. I don't know if it's cold, but it's not that cold. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. My wife will probably be happy that I'm coming back early, but okay. Let's address the honey butter elephant in the room. I guess it's not really that big of a deal, but I'm sure if you're watching this channel, you've heard, or maybe you even used to watch the Outdoor Boys channel regularly. I will say, I've seen a few of their videos. I really like the one where he did the jungle training with the Marines, but other than that, I haven't really watched a lot of them. I'm sure they're really good. Not saying anything. I think he's an awesome channel, and he does really good education for outdoor stuff. I'd say more so what's gotten me into this is Survivor Man with Les Stroud. Like, that's a old, not really that old, but it came out almost 20 years ago. So that is more so my inspiration for this. I've always been an outdoors person, and let's address the other elephant in the room, monetization. I really have no plans to monetize this channel, so if you see ads on here, it's from YouTube, not from me placing them. Whoa. Okay. Jesus. This is violent. Whoa. Okay, I was not expecting that. There's a spider on my vest. Alright, I guess we just gotta wait for that to boil. For breakfast, I am having some salt pork that I got at Kroger. I like this stuff a lot, so I'm not too beat up about that. I'm just gonna cook it over the fire here once this water boils. Oh my gosh, it's already almost done. That's crazy. Oh, it says do not heat empty. Whoops. Lily says that right in front of me. I didn't see that. I'm gonna go ahead and add the coffee grounds. Just doing a cowboy coffee, I guess. I don't have French press. Here's my map tools bag from Estwing. Oh, there's ash falling in my coffee. That's nice. I'll go ahead and start cooking my pork, I guess. I don't know if it'll be like in Red Dead 2 when your character like cooks the meat on the fire for like 10 seconds. It has fried, slow cook, an oven, and microwave. Has heating instructions. It does not have fire, so this will be interesting. It's cured, so I'm not really worried about it. But... Whoa, my coffee almost boiled over. I'm gonna let that sit for... Ooh, it smells good. Move that there. I can use this to cook my meat. See. Jeez. Okay. I need to set up a better cooking spot. This is it. Really just bacon. Ash flavor. Yummy. Actually, I don't really mind the ash. I know it's not the best to eat, but best health-wise at least. So these rocks up here, I'm pretty sure they're part of either the Pottsville or the oh, what's the other one? Parkwood formation. Quartzic sandstone is what the literature says. Oh gosh, last night I found a really sparkly quartz rock. Oh, I don't remember where it was. I should have picked it up last night, but yeah, so you can see some really good facies here for it. It's hard to tell with scale, but I'm not going to walk all the way up there because it's kind of deceiving. It's really steep right there at the bottom. There's also shale present in this formation. Very may be what that is up there. Hard to tell from down here, but if I had to guess, that's what I would say. And even the rocks I was resting my meat on to cook, they're pretty coarse sandstone. Once you move lower down, you get into the Bangor limestone formation, which is not actually visible here. This may be the Parkwood right here, or that may be a boulder that fell from up there actually, so ignore me. Well, this is all quaternary, but apparently further down that way, according to the map, some Bangor limestone is accessible in a canyon And in the literature, it says there's marine megafauna. It's upper Mississippian. So I don't know what they mean by marine megafauna. If it's invertebrates, that'd be pretty cool. So I still have not found a trilobite yet, which usually everyone finds a trilobite, but I haven't yet. Originally, I was actually going to cross this stream right here and go to this waterfall. That's about another mile up trail that way. But I was looking on Onyx last night when that coyote kept waking me up. That this trail leads to the place I want to go, the Bangor limestone. So that's pretty cool, actually. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get some of my stuff and take it back to the car, just because I'm not carrying around all that if I don't need to. And I may charge my phone for like 10 minutes max, just so I have enough to record a little bit, then head back, which again I'm kind of bummed out about, but the whole reason I came out here was to record, and the one time I don't record is when I find something amazing and no one believes me. So I am sure I look completely ridiculous right now. My bag is so bulky, it's uneven. I'm gonna set my camera down and see what I would look like coming down trail. All right, drop my stuff off. My pack weighs considerably less. Got extra change of clothes, some more socks, water, filter bottle. Dropped off a bunch of stuff that I didn't need right now. Got my phone charged up to about 70, I think it's like 30%, but that should last me the rest of the day on power saving mode. I got a little warm, so I took my stuff off. Still brought it with me just in case, but off I go. Looks like it's at a 2-mile trek out there. So I'm just looking at this rock face. It's almost right there where my finger is. Looks like cross bedding. You have the horizontal layers down here in the bottom. It's hard pointing in real life versus, because here, this is where I see it, but on the camera it's here. So this here, you can see horizontality. Then here you see like those lines. It could be cross bedding. Could also be an erosional feature, but more than likely cross bedding. Pretty sure this is the Pottsville, maybe the Parkwood formation, but their descriptions are very similar. Originally, instead of bringing this 410, I was going to bring my Marlin. It's my grandfather's, actually great grandfather's, Marlin 22 Magnum. But multiple reasons why. Ow. I didn't. 22 Magnum's a little powerful for squirrels. You can use them on it, but it's a bit gruesome. So, secondly, I don't have a scope for it yet. And thirdly, I've never used it before, like hunting. I've taken it hunting, but I haven't sighted it in. I haven't target shot with it. So it makes me think of that scene from Ghost in the Darkness when oh god, I think his name was Remington in the movie, told Van Kilmer,
You brought an unproven weapon into the field of battle. This scene?
You exchanged weapons? You went into battle with an unproven rifle?
Yeah. Made me think of that scene. So, I've shot a squirrel with this before. So, I know it works. I know it's decently accurate. It's a shotgun. So, that's why I brought it. And I'm actually where I was camping last night. I can still smell my campfire. This was not here last night. What the heck? That would have been useful. Yeah, this is where I was last night. See if I forgot anything. A pen, pencil maybe, headlamp. Yeah, I don't think I left anything. Can't wait till I watch this video back and see that I did leave something. I hear something in the bushes over there. This is the lower part of the Pottsville Formation. And down there is alluvium, but yep. Pretty sure this is the quartz-rich sandstones. Little campfire there. I've actually never been over here. At least if I have, I don't remember being over here. So, I've gone about a mile from where I camped last night. So, should have about a mile and a half left to go. Gaia says we have about 1 mile to the Bangor limestone. And in Gaia we trust. It hasn't let me down yet. Okay, not quite sure where the trail goes from here. Just kind of ends. I don't know if it's supposed to go down there or what this is. I hear talking over there. Hopefully they're just hiking and not hunting. And if they're talking, I imagine they're hunting. Interesting. Pretty sure this is not where the trail is. It's cool though. Oh, if I didn't have this giant pack in, I'd go in. Maybe on the way back. I'll hit it. Meredith, don't watch this part. Okay. I guess it's down here. Looks like that's what other people did. That's gonna be interesting. Okay, somehow I have to get down there. Don't really know how. Actually, I think that's the trail right here. Yeah, okay. I didn't see that at first. Yeah, I couldn't go down that way. Had to go up and over these rocks. That'll be fun on the way back. interesting. It's pants and a jacket. Don't know why people litter so much. So I just had the scariest event hiking ever. That spot where I couldn't figure out how to get down, and I was like, oh, I'll just go down this way. I started sliding. Luckily, I caught myself on this route. If I hadn't, luckily there were people nearby. I could hear them. I ended up passing them. They were cool guys. That would have not been good. So I need to play it safe on the way back. Okay, according to Gaia, Bangor limestone's down this creek. I don't know if this is a creek or a stream or a river at this point, but I may get back up there and walk along this way instead of trudging the creek and getting my feet wet. I think there is a trail that follows the creek up this way, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. A little cave down there and over there too, but I'm not going down there. I'm no geologist, but if I had to bet my bottom dollar, this is limestone. I don't have any hydrochloric acid with me, but it's got that limestone vibe, you know? From here, I don't see any shells or anything. Or wait, maybe I'm just, hold on. Make sure this is actually solid ground. Seems like it. I'm pretty positive this is limestone. No megafauna yet, but it's a good sign. I reached it. Let's see where Gaia says I am. Okay, while I was sitting here, I looked over. This looks like a bedding plane right here almost. So, oh geez, it could be a joint, but I'm not sure. But I don't know if these are. I'm trying to see if this is like in the rock. It almost looks like a cross section of like a crinoid, but I'm not convinced. I don't think they are. From a distance, it kind of looked like it though. That spot needs to be a little bit clearer. See if I got this works. Okay, that made it worse. Because you can see these right here. Could be paleophagus. I have no idea, to be honest. I just thought that could be diagnostic. I guess not. One thing that limestone, it kind of looks like concrete. Like, just, I don't know, it has like a concrete look, vibe to it. So I'm like pretty positive this is the Bangor limestone. Cool. Hopefully we can find a cool fossil out of it. Invertebrate. Invertebrate fossil only. Don't take vertebrate fossils from places. If you find one, report it. Report it to the proper, for my case, I would report it to the Forest Service. Because I'm in the Bankhead Forest, I think, near Sipsey Wilderness. So I think I'm still in Sipsey Wilderness. But still, I was gonna say invertebrates are like free game, but still, wherever you're going, still check just to be safe. But more often than not, they are kind of free game. But unless it's like scientifically significant, but sometimes even still, if it's vertebrate, I don't care if it's even like a little toe bone. You better report that. I'm gonna see if I can get it to. You better report that vertebrate fossil you find. Fossils belong to everybody, unless they're inverts, and then they're all mine. This is pretty cool. It's a little canyon. I'm trying to see. I keep thinking those are like bits of calcareous organisms, but I don't think they are. They very well could be. They could very well also be something else. So I'm assuming they're something else. That's a cool little erosion pattern there. But I don't see any megafauna yet. Maybe I just gotta go deeper. Oh. Well, I'm pretty sure that's contemporary, but still cool nonetheless. That's big. What the heck? I don't want to pick it up. I picked it up. It's empty. Man. I wonder if I could get this back without destroying it. This is cool. I'm pretty sure this is new. Little snail shell. I'm going to put it in a pocket and hope that it does not get smashed. I'll give it to my wife. Okay, according to the guy, I have reached the Bangor limestone. Even though I'm pretty sure that was it back there. I don't see it in the walls. Oh wait, no, it's a tree. I'm gonna be honest. I was hoping I was gonna get here in time, but I need to start heading back. So annoying. I just got here, but it's getting a bit late, as you can tell from the. And there are some things on the way back that I want to film, so I need to make sure it's not in the dark. It's annoying, but I know where to come for next time. There will be a next time. Originally, I was going to title this video like hunting for marine megafauna, but instead I'll put searching. No, I still put hunting. It's called hunting, not shooting. So I didn't find any this time, but I think I'm reaching a turnaround point because there's no trail over here. I need to come with a few power banks, my GoPro working, and actually search this river for this stream. I think I could find some pretty cool stuff. So yeah, I guess it's time to head back. I'm probably just gonna hang out here for a little bit, drink some water, maybe eat a granola bar. But yeah, heading back. Okay, literally just after filming that video of defeat, I have full confirmation that I found the Bangor limestone. Looky here. Crinoid galore. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That is a ton of crinoids. I don't know if this is what they meant by megafauna. I assume not. But I am definitely coming back here. That's really cool. I wonder if that doesn't look like limestone. It looks more like fallen Pottsville or Parkwood. Because there is, up over this berm, there's a little thing of Pottswood. I may break one of these. I'm going to break one of these open. I'll be right back. This is one tough piece of limestone. I was banging on that thing. But yeah, crinoids. I don't see any like gastropods or cephalopods or I was gonna try to say a ridiculous one, but I can't think of one. But yeah, crinoid galore, which I find crinoids all the time, but it's still cool that I was able to find it out here. I was looking at Gaia. There is another big, I'm trying to block the sun out. There is another big outcrop further up that way, it looks like, but like 4 miles that way, and I'm not doing that today, guys. I'm sorry, because I got about 4 miles back, which I'm fine. I need probably drink some water, cool off a little bit, enjoy the nature scenery right there. I almost bought a fishing license, and I am so glad I didn't, because I have not seen a single fish. I've been like looking, I've been trying to see like any movement. Zero. None. That would have been a waste. I guess getting the hunting license was a waste, because I haven't gotten a squirrel, but I still have to go back. Maybe I'll get a squirrel on the way back and bring it home to Meredith. But I'm not looking forward to that cave part or from earlier where I fell. I don't know how I'm gonna get over that. I'll guess we'll cross that berm, whatever. We'll figure it out when I get there. And I was looking at the old map, and it looks like there's like a mine up there. I don't know where. I'll probably, I may turn that PDF into a TIFF file and put it on GIS. I can't believe I'm willingly doing GIS. I came out here to get up to avoid doing GIS that I need to do. I can't. Why do they have to just? Why can't they just take us at a word? Yeah, we found that out there. Why do we need to make a map? I'm kidding, obviously, but GIS is not my favorite. But it's a necessary tool for geology, I understand. Not really. Okay, well, I'm gonna hang out here, probably listen to some music, drink some water, and yeah, make my way back. I'm really hungry, so if I eat a squirrel, I'll probably eat it raw. Otherwise, there used to be an A&W. I don't even know if those are still open. There used to be an A&W close to here. I may go there. I haven't been there in forever. A root beer float sounds so good. And I think I deserved it. Officially on the way back to the car. It's actually not as late as I thought it was. It's only noon. But I honestly hadn't been checking the time. Still, the sooner I get back, the better. Took me just under 2 hours, or just over 2 hours to get out of here. Hopefully it takes me a little bit west on the way back. Because, geez. Yeah, this isn't a trail in one, so. Hopefully it takes a little bit less getting back, because I won't be stopping and filming as much. But, yeah, there we go. Headed back. It's absolutely beautiful. I found some coyote tracks. I wonder if it was the one that was keeping me up all night. I have a few words for him. This is where I almost fell. Well, this is where I almost impacted. I fell. Okay, it's gonna be hard to see, but the otter is still over there. I almost fell. Get my finger just over that berm right there. Not this one with the moss on it, the one above that. I fell and almost landed down here. Now you can probably tell this probably wouldn't be the best platform to land on. So, yeah, I may go back up there and see if I can get a better look at exactly where I almost fell. That otter is eating something. What you got? Okay, well, apparently this is the safest way up, so I meant to figure this one out. Probably just up there, up that rock. That's actually not too bad. I'm gonna put my pack up there. Put my pack like right there first, and then climb up there. Yeah, it should be easy. Okay, that was not easy. Whew. But I got up here, so I guess while I got my pack off, I can see what's in here. Hello? Hello? Oh. Hello? Oh, cool. You know, this is probably the trail. That's funny. Oh, well. Yeah, I'm not going down this. I should have checked that earlier. Oh well. Alright, well, I hear cars. That means I'm close. I was spot on. I should have taken about an hour and a half without stopping. I started at like a little after 12. It's 13:24 right now. So it's pretty close. I'm too close to shoot any squirrels, so oh well. If I see one, he gets a pass. Whew. That return hike was something. Okay, future Tony here. This is like the fourth time of me recording this because my audio keeps messing up. But I started here, This is where I originally parked. And then I hiked this whole way. This is where I stayed the first night, Friday night. Originally, the plan was to cross the stream here, go around this way, and then this was going to be the waterfall I was going to stay at. Instead, what I ended up doing was, let me change colors here. This is where I stayed the night. So instead, I went right from my point of view and went around these little curves, crossed this. There's like a little tiny stream here. What is that? I don't know why I just did that. Bends around this way, all around here. So fun. And then this is where I started. I actually believe this is where I first saw the limestone in that one video where I was trying to see if that was actually a crinoid or something. But I went a little further up along this way, like I said, kind of off the trail. What I'm interested in, so as you can see, maybe you can, maybe you can't, this road goes all the way over here. This was actually the road that Google took me down, and I thought was, well, it was the wrong road because I wanted to go down this road. But Google took me this way, and I guess that was actually good on Google because this would have been a lot more convenient. I'm definitely interested in what this mine symbol is, and I actually believe the trail. So when you look at the maps, it's very windy, but it does cross through this big outcrop up here. So I am interested to see what that is like. Next time I go, I'll park. I think parking is like right here. And walk. And instead of walking this whole way, I'll walk this whole way. And that'll cut about half the journey off. It'll be about the same distance I walked last time. So I guess it's not really saving that much time. However, I'll get to see what this cool little mine symbol is, hopefully. I looked at it on Google Earth, and there is like the forest is clear cut there. So that's interesting. But yeah. That's a little editor moment. If you don't follow me on socials, which you should, you may not know that I'm actually working on a geology of Red Dead Redemption 2 video. However, the game sometimes can be a little distracting. Also, I am pretty busy with, well, work and some school stuff. I'm working on a GIS project, as well as I'm preparing for a separate trip to Death Valley that is taking up a majority of my time outside of work. So I can't let my videos, my little fun projects, get in the way of my actual work that's important to my career. Although I really do enjoy this stuff, my school does come first. I forgot to record like an outro video, so this is just me talking right before I finish making this video. And so here's, I guess, a little sneak peek to some of the geology stuff that you can look forward to see in my Red Dead Redemption 2 video. I really hope you guys liked my first video. I'm still getting the ropes and the hangs of it. That didn't make sense, but we're doing it live. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I do intend on making some more. I can hopefully record in Death Valley. It's not going to be a survival one. It's just going to be a straight geology video, which I still think will be very cool. And then later on this year, or I guess next year, 2026, I do plan on going back to Sipsey, most likely when the weather's a little bit more agreeable, and maybe actually go see what that mine is. I believe that'll be really cool. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the first Field Pack Geologist video.